Let me start again. I didn't do any sports today, and honestly, I felt like a piece of So I decided I'm gonna run a marathon tomorrow. Which probably is a quite stupid idea since I never go running and my legs are quite weak. But a man does what a man has to do, right? Or something like that. So I planned the route and went straight to bed so I can start into my personal challenge energized and motivated. Oh, I don't want to do this so bad. Oh my god, what a dog shit piece of shit had this idea. Alright. Let's get a coffee and do that shit, man. I'm not gonna cry about it too long. Oh yes, baby. Alright, gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna drink lots of water right now because on the way, like all the way in France, I'm not gonna have any water. I'm gonna go without water, but in Switzerland I have springs. So like for the first 20 kilometers probably, I will have to go without water. So I'm drinking a bottle of water right now. I hope that's enough. And then I'm gonna walk to the starting line and hope I'm warm by this point. Actually, the weather looks beautiful. I just opened the door and it's ice cold. It's really like freezing cold. So the idea was to walk to the starting line so I'm a bit warm and then start running. But maybe I'm already gonna run to the start line because it's so cold. And then off I go. Not gonna talk too much in the first part because I need to focus on my head so I don't back out on this. Yeah, so see you in action. I'm taking my education about warming up from a book, from a fantasy book, where the guy writes about, it's like a medieval fantasy book, and the guy writes about his horses, how they need to walk the first 5 miles, and then there's the thing between walking and gallop, which he also does for 5 miles, and then he only starts running. So I thought that kind of makes sense. I'm also going to do that. And this right here is my starting line. In the sun it's nice and warm because my fingers are like freezing, man. Anyway, I don't think it's fun anymore. Not even a quarter, but we shall keep on going. Kitchen. I just have to pause because I have this pain in my chest, which is not like the other pain which you can endure. It's like somebody put a knife in your chest. It's just when I run, I actually like I can't. So I need to pause now until this regenerates and then I can go on. I think I'm approximately in the middle. Up there's a spring. Maybe I can drink water from there. But Otherwise, it will only be like 10 minutes until there is a spring back in Switzerland. Oh, so let's see. No spring for me. So my chest pain went away after a few minutes and I was able to carry on like before. Also, I found some drinkable water quite soon. But only a few moments later a new problem arose. My legs suddenly started hurting, and this time it was way worse than before. I was seriously worried about permanently damaging something, so I had to make a decision at this point. I just gave up. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I just want to throw up and lie down. Yeah, that's that. Feels like shit. Wow, this really broke me. Both physically, since I can barely walk the stairs anymore, but even more so mentally. Giving up, man. That's not my type. I hate that. I even tried to go on after I gave up. I ran for like another 500 meters, but then I broke down. Just not possible. So now I gotta prepare, and I'm gonna pee on those 42 kilometers, man. Can't be having a lose. No, that's not possible, man. But now I'm gonna eat something and die in peace. As you can tell, at this point I was super frustrated. I just wanted to finish the race and I really hated myself for being unable to do so. But a few hours later I was already happy I called it off because it was just too much for my body. Even now, after only 23 kilometers, my legs hurted so bad I was barely able to sit down. And walking down the stairs was like pure hell. I couldn't do it without holding on with both hands on the wall. So I think it was the right decision after all. And since this really bothered my ego, maybe, who knows, this might become a challenge for the future.